Well, this isn't what I expect to see. I really don't know what's going on, but now I'm scared.
We're watching Seeking Sisterwife episode 5, and this has been a very quiet reactionary video from us today. I think we're all still reeling from the Snowdens last week, and I think we're a bit nonplussed, but we are still here.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Yay, we're going camping
With a broken back.
with Drew and the fam.
So Drew, he takes the other wife out to find out about the beef between
The other two
wives.
I was telling you.
So he took wife number 2 out to find out about the beef between wife number 1 and wife number 3. I was thinking about that while I was watching it, like just thinking about is that okay? I guess he's utilizing his resources.
I guess.
You gotta be resourceful. Use what you have. So,
I guess. I mean, I was listening to the reasons that they said Angela, the third wife, might be taxed, and it's probably, like she said, it's probably because she's in a house where it's like all these people, and it's probably a lot on her, very overwhelming because she's not used to being in a house with so many people. Maybe that's the case. Looking like, or maybe April's the Antichrist. Who knows? Gonna find out. No, you can't take that out. I hope April's not a problem, but I think she's a problem wife.
April just needs to share the pills, man. Put it
She's
in
like,
everybody's
I'm happy.
in everybody's drink. And
yeah. Prozac is doing it.
I'm not messing with them today. I'm not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
why? What's up?
She's still.
What do we do?
No, y'all good. I'm not, y'all talking about the lady, happy pills.
Like, there was almost a boycott of this show this week on this one's part.
I wasn't gonna be here.
Y'all might not have noticed, but she cried last
I
episode.
did. I was hurt.
So
Upset, hurt, disappointed.
But she's here.
I felt betrayed.
Did you snatch your glasses off?
I had to get serious.
I ain't got no glasses.
I had to get serious. Snatch his off. I felt betrayed. I did. One job.
One job. We is back in Genola, Utah. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, yes. Okay. This baby thing, I'm kind of concerned. Yeah. Smart. She's a child. She's a baby.
Look at her. Oh my
She's
God.
She should not be here. You're expecting a lot from a 22-year-old.
Which was one that had been a little off. Like, hey, let me check in with Ashley first to see how she feels about this.
No, I don't.
That part is a little wet.
That's not
Unfortunately. Thank you for such a lovely few days. Wonderful meeting you, and it was wonderful meeting you too. All right, well, you better get on.
Wait a second, I was hoping that Jocelyn would have, said something to actually kind of own her pot.
Oh my gosh, you guys heard that girl. Y'all heard her, and that's hurting my feelings. That's hurting my feelings. No, that is why nobody's seeing her.
No.
My heart.
No.
My heart. I think she's very sweet.
I think she's about to cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that
Look
was
at her.
terrible.
There she goes. Bye-bye.
That was terrible. She didn't have to.
She didn't have to. In the beginning.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
No, there was no touching. He told her to hurry before she got stuck in traffic. That's not the way you handle anything.
Wait a minute.
April is controlling.
I have a lot of different things because sometimes my thinking ain't always right.
I don't know how to be.
I don't agree with none of this stuff. My thinking is not always right, and sometimes I take the side of the wrong side, and my judgment is off. But let me tell you something. Maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me if I am. Your husband owed you all of that. That little girl didn't owe you much. And if anything, he should have led that damn conversation. He should have said, well, hey, I spoke to Ashley about what happened and this and the third. You don't sit there and let her sit there like a deer in the headlights on some stuff.
I know.
Why would you do that? And Ashley, why are you playing? Why are you playing like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's not, you talking about sisterhood. That is not
that's
sisterhood.
no.
And I'm a firm believer of women being a part of the sisterhood of all women. That's something I've been saying since I was probably 21, probably. Being a part of the sisterhood of all women and just kind of making a concerted effort not to hurt your sister. And you talking about you want sisterhood and stuff, but y'all hurt that girl. And I don't know if y'all ever, I don't know if y'all have spoken since that episode. I don't know if Jocelyn's going to come back on the show or anything like that, but y'all hurt that girl. And that hurt for me because she's so much younger than y'all. You know, I mean, she's smart and she's intelligent. She seems like a good person, but at 22, I mean, when you know that you're 30 something years old, you know, you can't, I'm saying you can't expect much from a 22-year-old, but you know, she was outmatched just on the experience level just now. She was ganged up on by two grown ups. Those are two grown ups and she's a kid.
It's almost like, you know, and then, you know, well, you better get on.
Bro, she could have at least gotten a hug, man.
Whose brownie is this?
Don't worry about my snack.
Where's my brownie? I have a brownie.
Listen, you better get on. Those words.
She could have at least gotten.
Couldn't have been me.
Couldn't have been me. You lead with her the night before. You could have at least given her.
What they said?
Do you feel love at first sight? Your eyes are mesmerizing. And now it's just gone. It's like Jocelyn just learned a very hard life lesson.
That was some cool.
If she was my daughter, I would have so much to say to her. Really,
couldn't have been me. I tell you that. Couldn't have been me.
I just know that y'all better hope because we see y'all got little kids there. You better hope that nobody does your baby like that because y'all did that baby wrong just now.
So basically,
you better hope nobody does your daughter like that.
Ashley took
out on her
of her husband cheating on her out on
you took it out on the wrong person. Your issue is with your husband.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily see that her issues with her husband, but he's the one that's been with you for how many years? He's the one that you guys have discussed this over and over and how you're going to go about it with. She never had such a discussion with you. She didn't know what is permissible and what isn't. So you can't really hold her to that. And I mean, she didn't cheat on you, man. You know, she went out with the guy and it went to a certain extent. That has nothing to do with you. She didn't owe you anything. If you wanted to take up that conversation, you could have done that yourself, but
you didn't have attitude when you was talking to him about it.
Yeah.
No, see, it's a problem.
Y'all don't want to have the agreement.
Your problem is your husband. Your problem is with your husband.
That's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of like you kind of get him to act the way. And first of all, that's just a bad format, man. Trying to control the man, trying to control what he does.
All right. Anyway, we gotta get to the brinies. We're going camping. It's buffering. There we go. No affection outside. Oh, and then he said, "Just kidding." She's like, "Oh, sorry."
Who's the you, man?
Snowden.
Who are you talking about?
Jeff, I love you.
You guys are good about
Sorry that happened.
Oh man,
Trying not
this
to
guy.
cry.
This guy, man.
He don't know how to set up a tent. What happened?
No, please don't tell me he don't know how to set up
No,
a
wait,
tent.
I don't know.
Please do not say this. Oh my goodness. All right. Commentary. Any quick commentary right quick?
I mean, that was match that right there with the who are they? The Alldredges.
The Alldredges with Jeff.
That kind of showed a good. I guess one of the biggest advantages of this family dynamic, this plural wife family dynamic, is that you do have another person there to. You do have that other person there to to cover you when you are dealing with life, when life intrudes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And she did what a co-wife is supposed to do. She was like, "It's my night, but if you need this night," I mean, we hear the stories, people not want to give up nights, but there's
like, so what? Her house burned down and she got shot in the neck. It's my night.
You know,
what?
What are you talking about? There's so many nights, though. There's so many nights in this life, so I think it's okay for you to be able to, you know what I mean? Why not? She's going through something. I mean, do you want her to be alone that night? This is where that whole "we want for our sisters what we want for ourselves" come in. Would you want to be alone on that night? You wouldn't. So
she said if something happened to her, she doesn't know what she'll do.
Yeah, that's good. That's real closeness.
I'm glad they're on the show.
Yeah,
they are the most. Melina, you stay your ass where you at.
Yeah,
don't
you
even
messed
come
up,
around.
Melina. You can't
you
come
stay
back.
away. I'ma fight you.
I was just say the exact same words. I'm gonna fight you if you show up anywhere around them. I will drive to Utah and stand in front of your house. Oh, okay. Yo, scared is an understatement. That's what barracudas.
Hyenas.
Did she know that?
No, she was
not aware.
Dimitri.
She didn't know what we were gonna be.
She
doing.
didn't even know.
I don't feel like she has enough respect for me as a person.
No, he ain't got no respect for you as a person.
The one who doesn't
what
have
you talking about?
It's fake. You let us down.
Hopes that this is going to be.
Yeah, this is a real, man. This is crazy.
But I can't violate what Ashley says. What Ashley means.
You already violated it. It's already been violated. I don't even know why you're being nice to him.
Y'all ruin that girl life. Y'all ruin her life.
Why are you even being nice to him?
Because that's what a wife does. Nice woman is a stupid idiot.
I mean, she should be mad right now.
Nothing's broken.
I mean, at least for a while.
On to the next one.
Serious?
On to
Eric, test drive. Come on.
Whoa! They had a
oh, yeah. No. It was. I
don't really like this car.
Yeah, I don't really like this car. Look at the interior. It's not what I like. I done sat in it, rolled in it.
Oh, spilled my drink in it. Wow.
I don't want it anymore. It's defective. No, you defective.
Yeah.
See, I can't watch this no more. I said that. We didn't get a cabin.
Y'all should have got a cabin. Drew is just not ready for anything physical anytime soon.
We didn't put 20 people in the cabin before. Cabin.
A cabin. It was
That was
cute.
nice.
It was nice. We had a good time.
Look at him. He can't even walk.
Oh. So what's going on with your face? April. Okay, who we talking about?
I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Leaving the Snowden family alone? We're leaving.
No, I'm gonna leave them folks you mentioned alone.
Okay, we're not even mentioning them by
Them
name.
folks now.
Them folks.
I
That
ain't
was some
never seen.
craziness.
Baby, can you turn that down? I ain't never seen none.
That was some.
Is this like the Real Housewives? This y'all pranking me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, man. Like,
Where's the camera?
That's right there, man. Like,
I got punked.
like that is cold.
Yes, please, babe. Tell us what you
That
think
is-
about this.
Cold, man. Like, where is the humanity?
It's nowhere.
That is cool. This girl came out there, took her out, had sex with her.
You seduced
I
her and
like-
had sex with
Well,
her.
warm
Better-
sake.
What is it? Better go on before the traffic.
Before
man.
you
Yes.
traffic.
No hug, man.
Better
That
get
was like-
on.
That was wild. But you see, and it seems to me, well, the way it's being depicted there, it's all because the wife took issue. I mean, she took offense, personal offense to the other woman. And it's crazy how she forgave him. She forgave him so easy, but like held a serious grudge against the girl, unexpected stuff, expected things from her.
Accountability.
That I don't
from
know
the
how you could
girl.
expect that from her. I mean,
She played the
You-
position he put her in.
she has to understand. Ashley has to understand. You're not her responsibility. I mean, not to that extent.
No.
Not to that extent. I mean, she just met you, and then she's new. She's young and she's new. You guys have been married for some years, so you guys have all your rules set up and how to go about this. He broke one rule. He couldn't even follow the rules, but she's expected to follow a rule that she has no idea of. Did you give her the handbook?
You didn't give her
when
the
you met her?
handbook.
Did you give her the
Buddy.
handbook?
And he didn't act like
So-
he had that rule.
So it's almost like
there
you're
was
being
no
a
way.
it's almost like you're being a coward, Ashley. It's like you can't hold him accountable, so you're holding her accountable.
You're gonna fight the weaker person.
And Dimitri, man, come on, man. You don't let your wife do a potential wife like that, man. As a man, you have to always stand for what's right. You don't, I mean, you slept with the girl the night before, man. Come on, man. Don't just, kick the girl out into the cold like that.
Especially
man.
after you done told her all these nice things.
Yeah,
You
you
seduced this
got me
child.
mesmerized, and come on, man. All because your wife got a problem with it, man. You stand up to your wife, bro.
That's your way.
Yeah,
In
like
Hebrew,
she-
you supposed to go pay her daddy
Yeah,
the bride
y'all
price
married
now. And go ahead and complete this and never divorce her for the rest of your life.
You
That's what's
couldn't
supposed to
accept
happen.
this young girl not coming out with what you thought was
To me-
transparency, but how many times have you
To
been
me,
transparent with you and you had no problem with it?
as a man, that was despicable, buddy. That was despicable. Don't let your wife just do a potential wife like that,
Especially when she
because of
Jocelyn
something
didn't do
you
anything.
did.
Right. Jocelyn didn't do anything wrong.
That's typical boss wife stuff, and you know
Yes,
how we
it
feel
is.
about that. You be right. You know how people feel about that. That's all. Sorry.
Okay.
And look at him sitting there. Look at him. You let your
This is the first time they showed us that the other view of the house.
Mm.
Yeah, with the garage.
what the
I'm in town.
I'm in town. It's gonna come see you. Listen.
we told you we're gonna fight you.
Melina's not allowed to touch that house.
So I took the train.
Listen, Alldredges. Listen, Alldredges.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know. Melina better have. She got some big explaining
She
to
better
do.
say she died and came back.
Here I am. I'm back and I'm in your city. Death is hard.
She was like, the Lord was like, whoop, and
Well, I'm here. Yeah, well, that's amazing. So yeah, we don't want Melina there. We're happy with Jeff's family the way it is, but apparently she is coming back this episode. So great, more drama.
While they're going through a crisis.
While they're going through the crisis, this was
kind of complicated.
Yeah, this was the crying episode. Everything was kind of sad on this episode.
Man, like, okay, so last episode, Dimitri slept with Jocelyn.
Yes,
on their first date. And that had the room wilding out. But man, that last episode 4 has nothing on this episode. That was some cold-blooded stuff, man. That was like, wow.
Jocelyn was up against 2 older adults who have traversed these adult waters a lot more than she has, and it just seems like they use the word on this show that she was completely railroaded in this situation. She had no idea what she was dealing with. She let this man sit up here and seduce her and talk to her and tell her all the nice things. And I'm not really trying to harp on Jocelyn's age. It's just one of those things where you can see it.
Oh yeah, she's drinking a drink and she's like very timid, and meek, and
right. It's very evident the age difference, and I mean she can be as sweet as and mature as she wants to, but age-wise, she was outmatched this time. And I'm just talking about the cruelness of the world.
Actually, you're cold, man.
Yes,
she may like that.
Ooh.
She may like you telling her she cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she may get off on that type of stuff.
Well, she understand it. That's not meant in a good way.
Listen, you enable him, he enables you. Y'all meant to be together, and I hope y'all don't get nobody up in your house because what y'all just did was some that I ain't never.
I think Jocelyn's father should be mad. I think her parents should be upset.
Y'all better be lucky it was her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any man should pursue this if they do not have the testicular fortitude to stand up to their wife, man.
Yeah.
Like Drew is the same thing.
Drew's the same thing. A whole conversation happened.
All you're gonna
sitting there.
And
all that's gonna happen is that your current wife is just gonna beat up on whoever you bring around.
But why check her if she allowed me to do basically what I want to do? I'm not gonna check her. I get to do what I want to do.
Because he went off. He had sex with a girl that he said he wasn't gonna. They were gonna take it slow, and he wasn't gonna do that. Her. And then
she's my greatest cheerleader.
He just had to say sorry, and she was like, okay. And then she mistreat the girl. She go and mistreat the girl. Like the girl is the problem in the thing.
But you're not a sister. You don't know how to be a. Okay.
We're actually quite against the term sisterhood, and the reason we're against the term sisterhood is actually situations like this.
They throw that around.
So every time we hear the word sisterhood being used, I'm looking for a sister and sisterhood and stuff like that. It's often from people that are acting like this, and it's just one of those things. It gives the term a bad.
They say they want sisterhood, but sisterhood is code for I really don't want polygyny.
Yes.
But these are my conditions, so I'm gonna look for the unicorn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find the thing that really is not gonna be there.
Y'all just use that girl
as an excuse.
Yeah, she wasn't nice to me. I didn't like her.
Sisterly. You're not being very sisterly right now. That's what people, Rebecca. You're not being very sisterly right now. Uh-huh. Oh, really? I get along with my sister. I get along very well with my sister. So I'm not getting along with you. I don't know what this not sisterly thing. But yeah, y'all did some stuff just now. I think that girl is hurt and confused.
That was hard. No
Very
hug,
heartless,
bro.
no hug.
Just give her a hug, like.
You said you were
better
best
get
friends.
I mean, come on, you
That's
slept
what
with
said.
her. You slept with her the
Better
night
get on.
before. At least she
You
deserves
said you were
a
mesmerized.
goodbye hug.
Don't
You
get
said
caught
you
in
were
traffic.
mesmerized.
You said love
Do
as
you
you
believe in
love at first sight. You know she's 22. That's the type of thing that you can say. I'm saying this again, but that's the type of thing you can say to a child and her be like, yeah, love at first sight. She probably floated home that night. She went back to a hotel room.
Really likes
yes,
me.
like, oh my gosh, he
And
really
he gave me
likes
the warm
me.
sock and he poured it himself.
And I'm so ready to be with somebody who actually loved me from first sight, and I'm just gonna go on with this in my world and all this kind of stuff.
Who
and come
knows
to find
what
out
he
it was
told
a
her?
lie.
Who knows
what else he told her when the cameras went off? Who knows?
Actually, ain't gonna mind.
Who
this
knows?
Between me and you.
Who knows? Nobody was there except him and her. Only he and her know what actually was said and what transpired. The rest of us don't know. Ashley don't know. She only know what he tell her. That's all she knows.
Moving on.
Let's talk about. I want to go back to the Alldredges. Yes. April. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, Dad.
I'll say this. Keeping it in context with what is revealed on the show, it says that Dimitri's pursuing this because he came from a broken family and he has separated himself from his family, so he feels the need to rebuild a family and build a big one, start from ground zero. Ashley is in it because she says she has no friends.
I see why.
Right? She says she says she has no friends and it's difficult for her to make friends. But
her friend John,
anyway,
I can't get my dress wet though.
I will say this, man. You shouldn't pursue this to fill a hole. Yeah. Right? You should come into it whole.
Yes.
Right? You shouldn't pursue this because you feel like you're lacking, so you're using this to fill this void within you. It's not a patch.
No.
To fix what is broken. And you're playing with lives there.
I think therapy is needed.
I'm on fire.
Ow! She's hot.
Couldn't have been me.
Couldn't have been me. I would have came home, called my daddy crying. I would have gone back to my hotel room and I would have called my daddy.
Bruh, if that was my daughter, she kind of did remind me of, man, if that was my daughter, man, I would hunt you down.
I got a 19-year-old. I'd fight you
her
myself.
Heart.
I'm so serious.
How dare you? And then you took, you slept with her, like.
And then it's like, I'm not even worried about Ashley. You like it. You know what I mean? This your thing. This what you like. You accept it. So I'm not even forget about your feelings. You wrong and yes.
You're so wrong. Now you're completely.
Y'all talk about the universe and the universe and the ancestors and the spirits. Girl, I don't know, but things neo hippie people say. Karma and astro planing. What's it called? Yeah, and all this stuff. That universe gonna come talk to you. If it has, matter of fact, that universe probably been talking to you a lot. You just need to listen. But the universe, oh yes, the universe is cold. You think you cold? Mother Nature and the universe, they got glaciers, honey. You ain't that cold.
I mean, so I don't make friends well.
Yeah, psychiatrist.
Yeah, first of all. But
what?
It's like, I always talk about the way I am with meeting new people and maintaining friendships. I've had the same friends my entire life. I get along well with my mom and my sister. I don't understand. You've had friends. You got friends. The girl.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I got 3 friends.
See what I'm saying?
You one of them. See? He the other. What you mean? No. I got one. She on life. And I know this is
there are friends that exist. People actively want to be friends with us. Sisters showed up at the store and all this kind of people want to be friends with us.
Oh, yes. I got to remember to take care of that.
Yes. People want to be friends with us.
She needs a sister wife like April. April needs to come to your house. April give you a run for your money.
Honey,
April be like,
joking manipulation world.
You think you got it going?
Is
let
that a
April
universe?
come up over there. She gonna love mom the hell out of it.
And
blow his mind. You gonna be sitting over there looking dumb like y'all had that girl sit over there looking dumb.
Yeah, April's game player.
We don't rule over him.
No.
Don't even try.
Look. No.
Don't even try.
No, we don't.
A woman can't rule over no man. See, that's the thing here. People need to understand that, gender don't necessarily mean that you a man or a woman.
I mean, he couldn't even stand up.
He couldn't stand up for the girl.
He barely stand up for himself.
No one protect him.
He got all intellectual, and the tryptophan and the hemisphere, and she's like, yes, I accept you and your apology. And they had her sitting over there drinking rum and coke because she needed the damn rum and coke after this. Got us sitting over there looking like a deer. Oh, I'm so mad. I want to
talk to her. Yes. I need
to find her.
I need to talk to my baby. That's my child.
Listen, that's my niece.
I'm feeling some type of way, like real talk.
That's his daughter. We pissed.
I don't appreciate what happened, bro.
Look, Jocelyn, if that's your name,
baby,
the co-wives@gmail.com. Listen. You don't even understand.
We want to protect you.
You know how to do yoga and stuff? I'm just trifling.
What, as a wife? No, I can't. Look, she can't. I mean, hey.
No, not as a wife.
Oh. As a what?
She need mentors.
The wife in training, or we gonna teach her how to be a wife?
We gonna teach her how.
Aren't
the older women in the Bible supposed to teach the younger
find her spouse?
Man, yes.
Everywhere.
But don't say it specifically in there? It specifically says the older women are supposed to, the matrons or whatever, is supposed to teach the younger women.
Send her out there.
I don't know it all, but I'm willing to, I can make tacos.
She can fry some chicken.
I got your back.
I still ain't figured out frying chicken.
She's yeah. You need to Dream Girl 360. You need to come contact some folks.
Please, I just, it's just like I said, I'm not really talking about your age. I'm not saying that people can't court women that are that young and everything, but it's just the difference was evident. And I think that if they really cared, if they even had an inkling of caring about other people at all, I think they would have handled this all very different. I think they would, instead of looking at her as a threat, you know what I mean? They're looking at her as a threat and a problem. I really think they would have looked at her and said, okay, baby, you're young. Look, talking about him. I know that he might have said some things to you yesterday or last night.
You should listen to Ting Ting.
I think, that she should have just told him that. Look, she should have just told her that. Wait, listen. She should have just told her that. Look, like on BoJack Horseman. Didn't she just give it to Henrietta straight? She just gave it to her straight and was like, "Nah, you don't want this." Did she divorce you? No, she just told her. I'm just saying. You can learn a lot from BoJack Horseman.
Yes, you should watch this show. It'll give you some edge. You need it.
It's very well written.
Boy.
But
BoJack, they next season should be about this type of shit right here.
Just put it on there. It's gonna have a reality show on
who's
it.
BoJack? Him or her?
Oh no.
Yo.
Dad, that was the BoJack's already problem.
Yo.
BoJack's dad was the
listen,
problem,
I don't know who hatched y'all or however this happened, but that's some non-human stuff, especially with children. Like, if y'all humans, I'm not human. I'm an alien. I'm not a damn human. That's what humans do.
Oh, besties, look, my bestie, listen. She just said she's an alien. That's what we are.
Listen. I am not human because that right there.
That's just something. I'm very inconsiderate.
That's some Game of Thrones, man. That's Game of Thrones.
Somebody's having a hand taken out. But okay, wait. I really must talk about the writings. We have to talk about April.
Yes,
we have to. April is.
You need to go be over there Dimitri house.
Go meet Dimitri and Ashley. And give her the business. Yeah. April is super manipulative, and if anybody hasn't noticed that by now, like understand what I said while we were watching it.
If I was the mother women, I'd divorce his ass.
Drew knows. Drew's scared to death of her.
Because you want to know why?
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because she's the legal boss.
I
take all this.
He's scared to death of her.
I take it all. The kids too. The dog, the table.
You know, a lot of people aren't necessarily in these conservative lifestyles, and all of I believe both white families are Mormons, right?
Yes, they are.
Fundamentalist Mormons. They're not full FLDS members or whatever, but they're fundamentalists. Mm-hmm. And then we've got our belief systems that are very conservative and quote unquote traditional household, which other people, at least Israelites, like to call biblical marriage, where the head is very defined. You know, it's the husband and then his wives. You know, April is what happens when a woman is like I said under my breath to you, it's unchecked. Nobody's told her anything about herself. It really
no, they told her.
She don't listen, and they ain't trying to make her listen.
But yeah,
he ain't told her.
And yes,
that's
so he's not telling her anything about herself. Mm-hmm. He's talking about, I know, I deal with the same things from her. I don't know what we're gonna do. Just buy her something nice, you know, and then she'll like you. I'm telling you, that is literally like offering stuff to like a demon and expecting a demon to be nice to you.
Tell me she take a pill and she's like, all right, Drew. She got papers. She got divorce papers in her drawer.
It's just like they're ready. I just haven't signed them. As soon as I sign it, that's it, and I'm taking all your stuff.
Like, please,
but if people would tell her about herself, and I bet you that because of this show, she's hearing a lot about herself as well that she didn't know. She wasn't aware that she was this way. But this is all stuff that she definitely needed to know about herself. You're manipulative. It's obvious. You're not a good actor. You see what I'm saying? You ain't played Arlie or Angela. Arlie is just weak enough to try to go along with your game for Drew.
For years.
For years, she tries to play it your way. Yes. She didn't even really have to deal with her. But like, she's been trying to be so nice these last couple of episodes and just do everything her way. And yes, I like that. Yes, I think that would be a good thing. Yes, and just saying I like it when she's like nice like this, and I'm just happy that she's happy because I mean, you know, on some level she's a good person. I'm happy when she's happy, but there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been addressed, and if y'all not addressing it, April's going to continue to terrorize all of you, including you, Drew. You got to do something.
Or a lead and too.
Yes, absolutely, she does. They both do,
but
and they've been doing
production, right?
What's the production?
When they're talking, they got a cream.
Man, she be doing like me over there.
I just want to, like I said, you know, her hair is very, very, very curly, and I need her some Aunt Jackie's.
Gray right there. It was like gray.
I need her to get some Aunt Jackie's and a wide tooth comb, and just let somebody comb with a leave-in conditioner and just comb it all out. That's what she needs, with something that lowers the frizz and that. We getting a Facebook call?
No, that's the kids. They trying to get attention. Oh. They like, hello.
Well, how do we stop it? How do we make it?
Oh, you gotta press
stop until they found the phone. Let's begin a call. That was a Facebook call.
Not even like, damn, why y'all hang up?
We were trying to talk to
Oh
you.
my gosh.
You guys are in the room.
I want Orly and Angela on the show. You got to talk to them.
You know, look, I'm like, take that phone, open that door, push the phone out the door. Slide it across the door. Boom. Silence, a new fragrance. Like Calvin Klein. All right. Is there anything else we need to say, man? Like, this is just some craziness.
The pregnancy thing. I mean, y'all gonna try again.
Of course.
And if you can't, you know, do like other people doing. Just get a womb. You know, that's that's what I'm calling.
Get a third life.
That's what I'm calling.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's what they look for
but not
womb
just
chasers.
Oh, please don't be womb chasers though. There's one set of the wives.
Let my life have been different. I needed one. I had a womb chase too.
I mean, I'm such a doula. I really am. I like. Oh, I'll be a doula for anybody, but
don't be your doula.
Look, everything else aside, like Ashley's belly, I just love that belly. Every time I'm like, belly, woo, girl, that belly big, girl. So, that baby gonna come out looking like Jocelyn.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
Now we gotta look at the baby. What?
Is Jocelyn gonna be pregnant?
I'm just gonna pour.
Did you use protection? Come on, wait.
What did he use? Did you use protection?
We gotta ask these types of
questions I didn't know we had to ask. What? Is that a possibility?
Did you use protection?
Help me, please. Let me.
I don't want to know.
Where is the door? I have to get off the ride.
No, I couldn't leave.
I don't want to take that ride, man.
Listen, not a ride. Did you use protection? Is this girl going to be pregnant? How many months ago was this show filmed? Count. So that means that should happen to be born on my birthday.
No, I rebuke that.
She gonna call it Snowden.
I rebuke that. No, I don't rebuke life. Just rebuke the whole thing.
Think of a
Neo. Gotta start with it N, doesn't it?
Neo.
Don't they have our Neo?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay.
Netanyahu is a Hebrew name. I just want to make things clear. Netanyahu, yes.
That work. Ain't that man?
Mm-hmm. Nathaniel, Natalie.
Man.
Natalie.
Y'all named that baby Donald.
I've named the child.
Trump.
No, what? Don't.
Hey, when incubation and what happens matters. Look at him. He hatched too.
Okay. Yes. So we're wrapping it up. Tune in with us next week when we watch.
I might not be here.
She might boycott.
I was physically ill for like a whole week.
It was hard.
My AFib been acting all funny. I was laid out today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it.
This is the saddest episode. I almost cried for Jocelyn. Almost cried for Angela's conversation. Almost cried over the loss of the baby with the Alldredges. I did cry on the Alldredges, and I did cry for Jocelyn. My eyes just like watered completely up. I'm sorry. Angela's. Y'all gonna do a reunion show? Is there gonna be a reunion?
Yo, I'm being in the audience. I want tickets.
Oh,
I got questions. Get your hand out my pocket. Get your hand out my pocket. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna look like
some people get their job.
Look at her. Oh man, security. Can you escort her out? See, they don't want me nowhere.
All right, y'all. Shalom. Phyllis Harris once again.
Name that baby Benz.
Name the baby Benz. The baby deserves that.
Yes.
Y'all deserve to name that baby Benz. It's
okay. Bye. Bye.